Can I tell you my cactus story? Can I do that? I told you I had one, but I didn't know when God was going to release me. When I was out in Arizona, we were out there visiting Haley, and we couldn't go see her yet. She had some things going on at the ranch, and we couldn't go. So Tam and Pastor Andy and I, we went out to the highest peak in Wickenburg. And Wickenburg reminds me a lot of Radiator Springs on the movie Cars. It really does. It shuts down at 4 p.m. almost every evening, and there's a couple restaurants open later than that. It has this really cool movie theater. It shows one movie, one time, each night at 7 p.m. On Saturday, it shows the same movie at 2:45 and at 7 p.m. We went and saw a movie while we were there, and it was really cool. It's just a small little town, and it's in the middle of a desert, and it's cool. It's really awesome. But we had some time to just pass, so we wanted to go out and see Vulture's Peak. It's the highest point there in Wickenburg, and I don't remember how high it is, but I knew that we didn't have time to go climb this peak, but I wanted to walk around, and I'm just going to be honest with you, and you may not like me after I say this, and if you do, I'm sorry. I'll try to work on it, but I have always wanted to see a rattlesnake in the wild, and I've always wanted to catch one. I don't know why. I'm not going to try to explain it. I've just always wanted to catch a wild rattlesnake. No, I'm not stupid. I'm not talking about going to snake doctor it and just look at it in the eye and snatch it. I'm not talking about that. I'd pin its head to the ground first real good, and then I'd grab it. But I always just wanted to do that. I don't know why. So Pastor Andy, he's out there looking around. My wife's standing up on solid ground, and I'm seeing a whole bunch of cactuses and a whole bunch of rocks and everything else. And I'm going down this valley because I want to find a rattlesnake. And I'm going down through there, and I'm looking. I've got on short pants and tennis shoes. Okay, I didn't say I was the wisest person in the world, but that's what I had on. I didn't know I was going in the desert that day. I was just waiting to pick up my daughter. I'm just walking around, and I'm down in this little valley, and I'm looking around, and I'm looking under cactuses and little bushes and little rocks and little crevices, and I'm looking around, and I don't hear any. And I'm just looking around, and Tam said something. I heard another car come up, so I thought, well, I better climb up out of here. So as I was climbing up out of this thing, I felt something snap me right on the calf. And I thought, oh, no. I did. I thought, I found one. Or he found me. And before I ever look down, before I look down, my mind's already processing. This is the way that I operate. I'm already processing. It's okay. There's a hospital about 5 miles away. Pastor Andy knows where it's at. It's okay. And I look down. It isn't a snake. It's a cactus. And what had happened, there was this cactus, and I forget the name of it. Its nickname is the jumping cactus. And what must have happened, because there were little prickly things all over the heel of my shoe. And it stuck in there, and when I come up out of that valley, it must have just caught my calf, and it embedded itself in my calf. And I'm looking at that, and I'm thinking, man, alive, look at that. I'm looking at this issue in my calf. You see, I'm not looking where I'm going. I'm looking down at the issue, and it's got a hold of me. Man, it's stuck in there real good. And I'm thinking, the only thing I have is my hand. Again, I didn't say I was the most intelligent person in the world, so I'm just trying to be real careful and pull this issue off my calf. I'm trying to just grab it just as light as I can. That isn't working, so I begin to pull the pricks and the pricks are coming off. And then finally, I don't remember how, if I pried it off with a stick, I don't remember. Do you remember how I got it off? I got it off there somehow, and I was pinching it like this. And really what I thought, that stinking cactus. And I just threw it like that. And as I did, it wrapped around my finger and my thumb. Now my finger and thumb are stuck to this issue. But all the same time, I still have little prickly things. I still have other issues going on down here. You see, once an issue gets a hold of you, it spreads. I hadn't planned on preaching about the cactus, but this has turned out pretty good. And I got it out, and I started to throw it. And it wrapped itself around there, and now it's stuck here. But before I could pull it out there, Tam says, wait, let me get a picture of that. Go ahead, honey. Right there. Isn't it amazing? Isn't it amazing? We have an issue going on. Oh, I'm going to wear this out. Look how bad I'm hurt. Look how bad they hurt me over here. Look at this. They got a hold of me. Look how they said that about me. Look how they're look at this. Look at this, I said. Stop what you're doing, Tony, and look at this. This is the most important thing on the face of the universe right here. My issue. Come on. I said, look at this thing. We have an issue. We want everybody to look at it. Tell us how bad. Oh, you poor thing. I can't believe that was. Shut your mouth. I don't need you to have pity. I need you to pull it out. Your pity ain't going to do anything for me.
Preach, sir. That's good.
So I let her snap her picture so she could research what kind of cactus it was. It's a sticky cactus. I can tell you what kind of cactus it was. And now it's stuck to my finger and my thumb. This is my bad hand. I'm not real good with my left hand. I'm right-handed. Don't you think less of me either. Don't you talk about me, you left-handed people. I'm not ambidextrous. I'm right-handed. I eat right-handed. The only thing I do left-handed is shoot a gun. That's just because I can't close my left eye. So I have to shoot it right-handed. Okay, I'm a little strange. What's your problem? So I got an issue that was once in my calf. Now it's on my hand. And it's got my thumb and my finger attached to it. And I said, baby doll, you got to help me. Well, what do you want me to do? Isn't it amazing when you get a real issue going on? You find out who your real friends are. You find out who's really with you and who's just going to talk good beside of you. But my wife, she said, how you want me to get it off, honey? I said, I don't care. She got 2 rocks. She pinched that thing together and she got it off. And then she started pulling them out of my finger. But then I still have these prickly things down here. These things are nasty. They aren't just like needles that go in. Because, one of them was in there about 1/4 of an inch, but they got barbs so that they don't come out real easy. Oh, you should have been there. Tam said, I can't believe you're not squealing like a little girl. I'm not a little girl. Did it hurt? Yeah, I'm not Superman. It hurt, but I'm not going to squeal about it. Pastor Andy was there. He'd have told everybody if I'd have squealed like a little girl. You see, when you're going through an issue, when you're going through something, you don't have buddies around you. You got critics around you. Ooh, I'm going to hit this one. So, because somebody's watching you go through your stuff. Somebody's always watching you go through your stuff. You can't let people know when it hurts you. You can't let people know when you're discouraged. You can't let people know when you're down. You just got to keep on pressing on because God has got my back. God's got me covered. His angels are protecting me. He is my shield and my buckler. I don't have to fight it myself. God already has it. He'd have told on me. If I'd have whimpered one time, I told you he was a pansy. But man, I was telling the guys this yesterday at the gym. I grabbed a hold of that last prickly thing, and it was the deep one, and I pulled it out, and my whole skin of my leg just come out with it. I'm like, look at this joker. Issues don't like to let go easily.